Hey! Welcome back to Trail Mix. I'm off out on my bike on another overnighter bikepacking trip. With the only plan I've got is that I'm heading south towards Barnard Castle. So I've plotted a route to get there, and then after that I'm just going to navigate on the fly. And the weather's just come out to be absolutely amazing. Gorgeous sunshine, but it's going to be 2 degrees during the night. So I've got my 3-season sleeping bag. I've got everything with us that I need. Sleeping bag, bivvy bag, tarp, my camping meal, water. It's going to be good. Let's go. Nice. Couldn't find any mud basses.
Nice. I couldn't find any mud basses.
Fields of yellow flowers. Yes. With a pail on. I've just stopped just to show you this field of yellow flowers. I know you'll have seen them before, but I've got some sort of nostalgia. More nostalgia! Aye, of yellow fields like this. I think it must have been when I was riding my bike when I was a kid. I must have passed them and I used to think they looked like something off like a fantasy film. You know, like Lord of the Rings or something. You just imagine like a couple of dragons flying through the sky there. A couple of horses with elves on. Lee! You know, shouting over, going, Lee! We'll watch your channel! It's crap! Remember me autumn sunset riding when I was doing reviews of tree colours, eh? I should be doing a spring flower colour review, eh? So them yellow flowers and these lovely blue flowers, I reckon that's probably, you're looking at a 9 there, like straight away, aren't you? Yeah? 9. So I'm heading towards a place called Crook, I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure, but is anyone from the local area watching? People that correct us? I could be speaking nonsense, you know. You never know with me. Right, according to the map, I'm turning right here because my plan is to go towards Hamsterley Forest. Lovely little place this, mate. I'm heading towards Hamsterley Forest. Not to camp there, mate. Although, I don't know. I haven't really got a plan apart from head to Barnard Castle. Don't like to plan things too much. Have you noticed if you plan things in any way, they never work out exactly what you visualise, so it's best to keep your plans loose, isn't it? It's good to have like sort of like a bit of a plan, you know, for safety and stuff. But that's what makes the adventure, I think. Like just play it by ear, see how it goes. Looking forward to these Sarnies, like. Bit of a climb coming out of there. Just seen that sign there, 14% downhill. So do you know what that means, don't you? 25% uphill coming up. Well, it'll be an uphill, I know that. Right. Oh, I like hills, you know. Aye, we'll see. Oh no, this does not look good. Why are you going downhill? Aye, but there's going to be a monster hill after this, I'm telling you. Perfect place to have me Sarnies. Now that is an ideal sandwich stop, isn't it? Well, not ideal. It's what you call scenic. Perfect scenery. This is one of the main things why you do these kind of trips, isn't it? Finding little places like this. Oh, I've got my feet in the water. My feet are getting wet. So, Sarnie time. Have I told you what flavour that was? Back to the original pinnacle of cycling sandwiches. Want to guess? If you guess it right, I'll buy you a pint of milk. Ham and peas pudding, yeah? Off the charts. What a view. Right, let's see if we can find this hill, eh? It's got to be around here somewhere. There's no way I'd have went down a steep hill like that and be no uphills. Just past a place called Witton Castle Country Park, which seems like a nice place. Still looking for this hill, anticipating it. There has been a steady climb, mine, for the last half hour or so. Got 2 Sarnies left though. You know, back up of ham and peas pudding. I might need that back up to get us up that hill. More downhills. This is definitely a jigsaw land, this. It's a bit like Kilburn in the North York Moors. Nice little pub there. The Cross Keys. Very nice. Very quaint. So we're not far from Hamsterley Forest now. It's been quite a lot of climbs, gradual climbs, but not like ridiculous ones. But I've got a feeling there's going to be a big one at some point. Save Hamsterley Forest, stop the cabins, say no to the campsite. There were signs everywhere, mate. Nearly everybody's got them in the front garden, saying no to the cabins and the campsites. What's people's thoughts on that? Agree, disagree? Turn right here. Hamsterley. Bedburn. Got 2 Sarnies left, and I thought I'd stop at this this bench. Reserved it for one. Look at this view, man. Not quite as good as the last sandwich spot, but it's a good one. Right, I'm going to eat this ham and peas pudding Sarnie, and then I'm going to crack on. See you in a minute. Just coming into Hamsterley Forest now. I've actually bivvied in here. If you go back to one of my previous videos called Out in the Sticks, something like that. It was not far away from like the main entrance. Well, probably a couple of miles in. I couldn't find anywhere to bivvy in a giant forest until towards like the end of the forest, if you know what I mean. But it was a good spot. Probably could have went on some trails through there. You know me, I'll probably get lost. I can see this Forest Drive, I think it's called, on the map. I'll just stick onto this. No cars or anything. I've come off the Forest Drive. I think that's it over there actually. I prefer to ride on these like little trails. And according to the map, it's going the same way I'm going. A little bit of information for you. And anyway, I was just reading up on Hamsterley Forest the other day. Do you know where it got its name from? Like about 100 years ago, they had a problem with deer. The population was too big, so they introduced hamsters into the wild to try and control them. And I'm thinking, hamsters only deer, but apparently they do. It's their favourite food. And apparently it didn't work. And the whole of Hamsterley Forest is just filled with hamsters. I haven't really noticed them, but now I've been looking for them. I've seen them all over the place, jumping out at us and that. You're probably wondering where I read it, yeah? It wasn't Facebook. It was this encyclopedia called, what was it called? Encyclopedia Nonsense, that's it. See that waterfall? It's like Ride the Divide, this, isn't it? Have you seen that film? It's probably my favourite, or one of my favourites. My favourite cycling film of all time. What's everybody's favourite cycling film? Or outdoor adventure film? Ride the Divide is probably mine. Another one, The Flying Scotsman, the Graham O'Bray story. That's a film. Ride the Divide's more documentary, but documentary wise, one of the most inspiring things I've seen, we're talking like 19 years ago now, was the man who cycled the world, Mark Beaumont. This is before YouTube. It was in 3 or 4 parts. I seen it on the telly, and I thought he had like a film crew with him. I just assumed he had. This is before people documented their own adventures solo, and I mean, it was commendable enough, the fact that he was going around the world, you know. But when I found out it was him videoing it, this is before tiny cameras like GoPros as well. Just amazing. Even now when I watch it, still really inspiring. So yeah, a couple of recommendations there for you. Now that hill I was talking about that I thought was coming up, I think this might be it. If this is the hill I've been down before on that bivvy out in the sticks, it's going to be a hard slog getting the top. Another epic view of Hamsterley Forest there. So that bit was 21%. It's eased off a bit now, 15. I don't know how much I've got to go. Just got to keep going. Maybe quick if I got off and pushed, but I'm not going to. I'm a masochist. So I've got that bit over with, and I've just seen the monster hill. I might struggle getting up here, like I think I've been down on it on that video I was telling you about, that out in the sticks, and I remember coming down thinking, oh, I'd hate to go up there, and here I am. How the hell has that happened? Yeah, how have I done that? Lactic acid tastic. Sometimes I find when you go up a hill, it wakes you up. I get lethargic if I was on a ride, just riding on the flat, I would get lethargic and it would make us tired. So when you come across a hill like here and you want to, you know, challenge yourself, sort of like wakes you up, wakes your body up. I could be speaking nonsense, so just take that with a pinch of salt, eh? Yes, made it to the top. More epic views. Well, it's just a feel like. So, like I say, I'm heading towards Barnard Castle. No, for no particular reason, don't need to be there. In fact, it's just a great feel, isn't it? Where you just get away from that, you know, like have to get from A to B as fast as you can and beat the traffic, and I need to be nowhere me. It's just brilliant. I've got a reward of a downhill coming up after all those hills I've tackled. So that's Barnard Castle, I think, in the distance. I think I might have only been there once, passed through it years ago, this. So it'd be nice to revisit it on my bike. Yes! It's not a downhill all the way. More climbs. What's the name of that place? Kininvie. How many ends does it need? Bit greedy with the ends, like. So I'm just trying to find somewhere, a little supermarket. to get some water. May as well get some water while I'm here. And then I'll head out looking for a bivvy spot, probably. Oh, it looks tempting, doesn't it? When you see people sitting in beer gardens. Just met these two lads. What's your name, lads?
Jake.
And they're going to subscribe to my channel. Cheers.
Up the pointy crew.
That's the thing that you recognise, isn't it? When you see things about Barnard Castle. Thomas Breaks Esquire. This building was erected 1747 at the expense of Thomas Breaks Esquire, native of this place. Right, which way am I going now? Look what I've just passed. The Bowes Museum. I thought that was something to do with the trains, but no, it's a museum for art and paintings. This is nonsense, I'm telling the truth, you know. I was reading up on it the other day. The connection between the railway, the Bowes Railway, and the museum is something to do with the previous owners back in the day, and they were shareholders and the railway company, and in respect to them it was renamed from, I can't remember what the name was now, it was just like an ordinary name, the Stanard, the something railway, and it was renamed the Bowes Railway. So there you go, nonsense free air knowledge, sort of. I'm just looking for a bivvy spot now. There's a lovely river down there, but it's not easily accessible. Still people walking about. Hiya. So I'm just going through a place called Witton, which is really picturesque as well. Another jigsaw land. Nice houses, very quiet. So I went down to have a look at that bivvy spot there, and it looks too hard to get to. Just loads of hiker bike. I've had my fill of hiker bike this month. So I'll just crack on the other way and see what happens there. Stay positive, man. Positive waves. Oh, look at that. A pub, look at that pub. Shut. Not allowed to go in anyway, like. Got me herbal tea, man. I get smashed on herbal tea. So I found this secluded woodland with all these purple flowers everywhere, like a carpet of them, loads of them. I don't know what you call them, bluebells are they? I don't know. And then over there, there's a field of rapeseed. It's like something out of a dream in it. But I'll have a scout about, see if I can find a spot. Get my long pants on, there's quite a few midges. If you go onto my previous video, there's a full breakdown of all my kit, so I'll not bother doing one now. I'll do little bits and pieces, but my previous videos got it all on. I can't get over that view. The view of rapeseed, the yellow flowers I've been going on about all day. So that's my ground sheet. Just got to get my sleeping mat inflated now. That's my sleeping mat almost inflated. Yeah, it's done. Just while I've got the stove on there, I'm just going to have a little look around. Oh, the sun's just went behind the cloud. All that field there was bright yellow. So that's going to be my view when I'm falling asleep. And I'm just going to walk over here, look. This is definitely like something out of those books we used to read when you were a kid, you know, the fairy tales. I'm trying not to stand on the flowers. Yeah, avoiding each one. Anyway, I'll just go just a little bit in here, just to show you that. I've already shown you, haven't I? It's only flowers in alley. So that's me setup there. Look, I'll just talk you through quickly. My tarp is a Alp Kit rig 3.5, and it's being held up with those paracords there on each tree. One there, pulled out at the back. To make a lean-to, which is the main shape that I tend to use all the time. It works really well. I pitch it away from the wind, so it protects you from the wind and the rain. And me bivvy bag is a Alp Kit Hunker, which I've had for years. Works really well. And in there I've got my sleeping bag is a Van Gogh Venom 400 3-season sleeping bag, because it's going to be down to 2 degrees a night. And my pillow is a Trekology pillow, which I find comfortable. And my mat is a Thermarest X-Lite Neo Air. And my ground sheet is a Graham Counter Gear Ultra ground sheet. I think it's the medium one, so it's all very lightweight kit, which is what I like. So so just got the stove on there. Look, my kettle, boiling it again, and I've already boiled the water for this. This is what I'm having for my tea, one of these fire pot meals, orzo pasta bolognese, which I like. It's just amazing, this thing. I can feel the temperature dropping now, like. That's why I'm having a hot meal. Remember in my last video when I said you should always try and have a hot drink and a hot meal before you go in your sleeping bag, especially when it's going to be cold. I mean, that sleeping bag only goes down to 4 degrees comfort, and I think it's going to be 2 degrees, so I've got my down jacket on, so see how it'll go. I think it'll be cool like in the morning, but it's going to be a nice day tomorrow. This is what I'm having, look. Lemon and ginger herbal tea. I don't know why I'm laughing. You're probably thinking, why does he drink herbal tea when he's bivvying? I don't know. It's probably because it's warm. Warming. I do like to have a beer now and again. Michelle's probably going, now and again? No, now and again. I don't feel like I need to have a beer when I'm bivvying. I'm already like high on, dunno, hyper. Whatever buzz you get when you have a drink, you get it doing this without a hangover. And it's good for you, isn't it? Oh, I'm getting too deep, sorry. So it's been a great ride today. Lots of variety, new trails, new places. And I've just found another idyllic spot. I was getting a little bit concerned actually. Well, not just a tiny bit. I was thinking, what, you know, it's getting to like 7:10 now, the sun sets in an hour or so. What happens if I can't find anywhere? And I just like, nah man, you always will. You've just got to have faith, man. You've got to have positive waves. That's what you've got to have. I could never have planned this. I could never have found this on the map. It's not really marked on the map. You've just got to get out there and just explore. See what happens. See what unfolds on the adventure. Don't plan it too much. That's the thing with campsites, innit? You've got to get to a campsite, you know, check in at a certain time, sleep in the field with other people. You know, there's pros and cons. I suppose you've got like loads of amenities, you know, toilet, showers and everything. So, but when you're wild camping, like there's no rules, if you know what I mean. You're not bound by time or getting to a specific destination. Right, I'm speaking nonsense again, so I'm going to have my camping meal now, do a taste test. Orzo pasta bolognese. See what it's like, eh? Well, I know what it's like because I've had it before. But I don't think I've done a taste test the last time. They take quite a while to cook these, you know. It says leave them for 10 minutes or 15. I find you need to leave them at least 20 to 30 minutes for them to go soft. So this has been cooking for like 20 minutes, I think. 25 even. Right, let's have a go. It's not like something from a restaurant, like, put it that way. But it's warm and it's, you know, it's got quite a lot of mince in that. And you know, pasta and everything. It does feel like a real meal as opposed to like a pot noodle, and I keep saying that. You'd have to try them to know what I mean. The downside is that they're expensive. The upside is that they're ultra light, and they do like satisfy in the, you know, after a full day riding or walking or whatever, you know. If I wasn't going as far, in fact, my next trip, I think I might do like a really local one. Don't know, just to prove to you, or even prove to myself that you don't need to go very far to enjoy an overnighter. And I might take some heavier stuff, you know. I'd take a beer. Nothing to eat, just beer. No. You know, tin of beans and sausages. Or some curry. I like some of these other YouTube videos where they do like proper full meals and that. You know, and chopping bits of steak up and, you know, taking an onion, and I don't think I'd get to that level, like. But anyway, I'll see you when I'm in the sleeping bag, when I'm nice and warm. I love that part of the day when you get into your warm sleeping bag after a full day on the bike. You can hear the birds and, you know, you smell the flowers and everything. And you're like toasty warm in your sleeping bag, and you've got a hot drink. And yeah, the sun's just setting and the sky's an amazing colour, like. And I've got a view over there of those yellow flowers I've been going on about all day. That's where I'll wake up to in the morning. It's just so peaceful. Getting a bit serious, aren't I? No, I'm just trying to describe what I'm experiencing now. It's hard to put into words, to be honest. It's just amazing. Anyway, it's getting dark, so I'm going to sign off for the night. I'll see you in the morning. Morning. Slept on and off all night for some reason. I was just warm enough, but it's really cold now. Don't know if you can see over there on the fields. I can't see the frost on the fields, but it's a lovely sunrise just coming up through the trees there. But it's going to be a nice day. Look at that, man, with the bluebells and the sun. Amazing. Right, I'm going to put the kettle on, try and warm up, and just take my time getting packed away. Just while I'm waiting for my stove to boil, I'm just having a little wander over here. It's 6 o'clock. and it's really cold. See the frost on the fields over there. Lovely morning though. It's hard packing your stuff away when your fingers are numb. This is what I've got for me breakfast, look. Flapjack with chocolate on. And I've got myself a nice hot cup of coffee there. Already made, but it's actually too hot to drink. That's it. All packed up, ready to go. Leave no trace. So it's warmed up a little bit. It was 2 degrees, maybe colder. Felt colder, but feels about 6 degrees now. So as soon as I get going, I know I'll warm up. So I'm going to head towards Bishop Auckland direction. So that's northeast from here, and I think it's going to be a really nice day. And then I'll just navigate on the fly and see where I end up. Wow, what a morning. Look at that sunshine. It's freezing cold still, but you know when you can just tell it's going to be a nice day. That's what it's like. And I'm on trails. Yes. Back to the old hiker bike. It's not actually rideable, and I'm now soaking as well. And you're thinking, how? When it's not raining? Well, you see all these plants, whatever they are, like they must have had frost on, and there's loads of dew, so my feet are soaking and so are my pants, but hopefully they'll dry when the sun warms up. Don't think I should have come this way. One of these days I'll have a ride where I'm not doing any hiker bike. So, according to the map, I'm next to a road where I want to be. I can hear it, and it's there. But now the trail's disappeared, and there's no signs or any clear indication how I get onto that road. Stopped to get stones out of my shoe after going through that bridleway. I'm just in a bus stop in a place called Winston, I think it said it was called. My socks are soaking, but I've got some spare ones. I'll put them on later. So do you know these bridleways? I think I might write a book saying the worst bridleways to avoid. So do you know one of my previous videos called A Calamity of Your Ride? A Calamity of Your Ride, if you haven't seen it, have a watch of it. I followed this route out of a book by Ted Little, the bloke who designed the Sandstone Way, right? And it was just a nightmare. It started off really good, but it ended up on bridleways like that. So I did actually consider doing the Sandstone Way, and this same bloke designed that route. But now that I've looked into it, do you know how many gates you have to open? 170 in 150 mile or whatever it is, 110 mile. 170 gates. No, I don't mind, you know, opening the odd 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, but no, not 170. Right, let's crack on with the route, eh? Oh, this is a bit better. Do you know, it took us over an hour just to go 2 mile. That's part of the adventure though, isn't it? Ups and downs, challenges. I've just seen a sign there saying Ford. This could be my next challenge. There's that fort. But I went over the bridge. Wow. Ducks up there on the river. It's great when you find new places, like, you know, on your bike. I've never been round here. Stain Drop, I think it's called. Oh, Celebi Hall is coming up, if anybody's heard of that. But it looks like there's some nice country roads coming up. Hopefully they're going to be quiet, they seem to be. See you in a minute. Oh yes, get in. I'm on some sort of trail. And according to the map, it looks like it goes on for quite a while. And up to now it looks rideable, a rideable trail. You seen all these logs? And now they're just logs. I just thought I'd show you them. There you go, pile of logs. Can't say this video is boring, eh? Nice little bit of single track here. As long as it stays rideable. I want no hiker bikes. I actually thought this route, well, I didn't really plan it, but in my head I thought I don't really want any hiker bikes, but hopefully that debacle in that field was the only one with a bit of luck. Positive waves, man. I thought the trail was coming to an end because I had to cross like a busy road, but it's continuing. A little bit more gnarly this bit. I think you probably need a mountain bike or gravel bike on this bit. On the off-road bit. Route 715, I think it said. Never heard of it. So I'm now on a disused railway line, and this confirms it. Stockton Darlington Railway, 1825. Brusselton Incline, that's where I'm going. And I've been to Gornless Bridge. Brusselton Incline, that's uphill, isn't it? I'm really enjoying this part of the route. It's absolutely brilliant. Sun's coming out as well. Well, it was already out. What I mean is it's getting warmer. I'll probably be down to my short sleeve soon. Everything's dried as well, apart from my feet. But I've got those spare socks, so I'll stop at some point and put them on. This is an old-fashioned street. All on the cobbles and that. I wonder if this was like a mining village back in the day. I've had to double check I'm going the right way because I don't want to be coming back up here. So I've just come across a little bridge there, and I'm now underneath this viaduct. It's a viaduct, isn't it? And yeah, cars on the top. And then I'm going to be going on some trails up here. All new. It's been mint route. This is a bit weird. Big wide trail. I feel like I'm in a computer game or something. Hairpin bends, even though it's not that steep. So when I said to you, it doesn't look right, it's not. I've come to a dead end where I can see the trail like really close by. Or maybe it is the right way. There's a couple walking there. No, I've went the wrong way. You know what I mean, we're going wrong ways. This really kind bloke on the other side of the fence that was locked give us some, do you know those kind of directions that you just nod and you're like, I know what you mean, and you think, I haven't a clue what you're talking. So he's going, so you've gone down there, you go at the bottom, it's only, you do it on a mountain bike, it's just an incline, 100 yards, turn left, turn right, it's second on your left, further down, another 100 yards, down a decline, turn the left, go straight on till you can't go any further, straight on, turn left, turn right, and you're there. It's dead easy. That's where I've been. Thank you for visiting Kinwren, or Kinwren. You're welcome. I was trapped like a fly behind a window, stuck behind that barrier. And now for the next time. Bone idle. Mum, I'm just going out on my motorbike on the cycle paths. All right, son, will you be back for tea? Is it fish fingers and chips? It is. Aye, I will be, aye. Do you want your balaclava, son? It's only 18 degrees, you know. You might catch your death of cold. Aye, the black one. There's my big black coat there as well, Mum. Aye, son. And remember, don't use your phone when you're driving. All right, Mum, ta. Anyway, I'm back on this Brandon to Bishop Auckland trail. Although I didn't come this way. I think I was on some of it, but then came off when I went towards Hamsterley Forest, so yeah, it's good. Nice easy riding. I'm just drying some of my stuff off at Broome Park. So I'm going to change my socks, but they're right at the bottom of my rear pack because they're still soaking wet. Everything else is dry. I'll just have a little rest here and before I decide where I'm going. So I've got my dry socks on now, repacked my bags, dried my ground sheet off, and now I'm on Lanchester, which you'll have seen before on my videos. So I don't know how much I'm going to video, but might stop and get a snack somewhere if there's anywhere open. Yes. Can I have one of these Cornish pasties, please? Sorry, corned beef ones. Aye. Got myself a corned beef pasty. It's not far off a Cornland pasty, that is it. You know when you're so hungry and you get a pasty and it's boiling and you just don't care and you bite into it and it's just like molten lava. Ah. Off the charts. Right, I think I'll sign off the video now because I'm not far from home now. So that route, absolutely brilliant, but I thought was quite tough in parts, like really tough. I mean, you might find it easy if you did it, but I found it tough. So it's come up to about 100 mile, and if anybody wants to try the route or amend it or improve it, put it in the comments and I'll upload the JPX file. So if you made it at the end of the video, I really appreciate you watching. And if you want to follow my channel and be notified of any of my upcoming videos, click on subscribe and leave a comment. I love getting comments off people. I reply to every single one. So thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one.